Some of you might remember that I wanted to replace these washer eyes. I already did that one, but I'm going to explain in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and do this today, just a real quick video on how easy it is to switch these out. For some reason, all the ones I keep ordering are the wrong ones. I've ordered 3 times and I keep getting the wrong ones. Let me show you. So when these are facing the windshield, you can see that the nozzle points to the passenger side of the vehicle. But the ones, I've gotten 2 different ones, or 3 different ones. The first ones were straight, and the second ones were off to the left, and then these ones are off to the back. I really liked the video that I saw on these on how they sprayed. And the reason I'm changing them is because these ones just stream, they don't spray. So I'm changing them over to these ones that spray, and I've decided to go ahead and just stick with these ones. So I got a little extra hose that I'm just going to use to replace what I need for a little extra length. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So I've already done the driver's side, and the hose used to run along here and then up to the back of it, or to the side of it. So what I did, since it comes out to the back, it was kind of pushed down here a little bit, so when I would close the hood, it would get tangled up in there. So what I did is I got rid of that clip that it used to string along to, and then I just zip tied it up along here and into the back of the nozzle, which is going to work just fine. Now when you go to replace these, I'm going to show you on the passenger side how to do these, but when you go to replace these, it's a really good idea to have new hose anyway. Most of the time the nozzle is going to break right there, or it's going to break at the splitter over here. Let me show you. So as you can see, I went to take the hose off of the passenger side, and the nozzle broke. So the nozzle's in there, which, I mean, you can play with it and get that nozzle out of there, but it's just, since I've got the one that comes, the nozzle comes this way anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and replace that part of the hose like I did for the other side. No, my hose is not OEM manufacturer hose. You can see it's see-through, the other one's black, but it's going to last just fine, and if there's any problems with it, I'll replace it later. Yeah, when you get your new nozzles, they're going to come with a little rubber grommet, and you just want to place that over it, so it's, when it sits down on the hood, it's got that little rubber grommet protecting the hood. So these are actually fairly simple to replace. You can see there's a little clip on the end, and there's one on the other side. So you take a pair of needle nose pliers, and you're just going to push those clips together. Sometimes it can be a little difficult, but you see it just slides right out of there. You just pull it out from the top, and then the hose you'll disconnect. And like I said, a lot of times these will break, so it's good to be prepared to replace them. But this one's coming off okay, so. And I cut a new length of hose. It's just a little bit longer than the other one because, again, instead of coming through the side, it's got to come around to the back. These are rather simple to install. You're going to push it through the hood, and then you want to make sure that these tabs lock in. Sometimes you got to kind of hit on it a little bit to get it to lock. So now that's locked in there, we're good to go. And then I'll start with the back side of this. I'll just slip the hose over there. This hose is a little bit smaller than stock, but that's okay. And then we'll just slip it on here. Get this back in. I don't think I need to zip tie that one. That one should be fine the way it is. So let's give them a test. Looks like I need to adjust the eye a little bit. I want to hit it more, a little bit higher up, but those are working great. To adjust the eye, you'll just take a little pin and you'll push it into the eye and then kind of push it up and down to whichever way you need to adjust it. Really simple to do. But other than that, I think those are going to be awesome. Way better than the ones that stream.